And we're live. Yes, we are. So, I will wait for everybody to show up. This is Crypto Hulk. We're going to make a video today. There's been a lot of news. News and views, mainly mine. This is a crypto channel for beginners and intermediate. I'm going to take what's going on in the crypto world, make it easy to understand. I'm going to give you my viewpoint so you can look at it from my perspective. And then you can watch other channels, watch other news like on, I don't know, Bloomberg News or whatever you want to. And then make up your own opinion in the end. That's how Crypto Hulk works. I give you my viewpoint to help you look at things my way. Then you make your own decisions. I also make videos when I feel there's news to make a video. I just don't make a video to make a video like other people because I don't have sponsors, all right? So meaning I don't have companies paying me to say things because then you can't say certain bad things about those companies, or you can't say bad things about certain crypto areas. So you got to kind of you got to shut your mouth sometimes, and I don't shut my fucking mouth. I got a big mouth, actually. Some people call me foul mouth. Well, I got these too, right? So if you don't like my open, honest opinion, you can get the fuck off the channel. I don't care. I don't need any more subscribers than I already got. I'm cool, honestly. I don't need the spam, the scammers, and all the other dumb shit that comes along with higher ratings. I will give you my unbiased opinion. I sincerely want you to get rich or make a lot of money, depending on how much money you put in. So here we go with a disclaimer, and then I'll do some meet and greet and see who's here. So disclaimer is this: my name's Crypto Hulk. That doesn't sound like a financial advisor name to me. Why? Because I'm not a fucking financial advisor, dumb shit. I make videos for people that want to learn about crypto. I provide my opinion and my viewpoint. If you do anything on this video and get wrecked and try to blame me, sucks being you, asshole. So let me look to see who's here, and we will get on with the show, and I will give you some of my opinion on what I would be putting some money into, like right now and maybe in the next week or two. I wouldn't really wait too long. I mainly only give advice to my close friends. So on this channel, as you all know, I'll just tell you how I advise my friends, and just for the fuck of it. That's why I tell you guys that, all right? Okay. Theta Games. E-Bomb is here again, trying to make money. And first off, I want to say to my moderators, thank you very much, moderators. I appreciate your help. I appreciate on your off days or somebody at some point, like right after, maybe even during this broadcast or right after, the little spammers are out there, and we all know what countries they're from. If you could delete that shit, spend 5 minutes a day on the comment section or whatever, maybe an hour or two after the video, 3-5 hours, like just whatever it might be, just get in there, just spend 5 minutes. It really, really helps me so I can read all the comments and stuff and respond to people rather than me deleting dumb shit WhatsApp. Like, look, you're never going to contact me, got it? So I'm not going to send you fucking spam. You might see my picture. Let me repeat. You might see my picture, but that's not me. My picture has dark gray over it, okay? If you see my picture and think, oh, Crypto Hulk wants to talk to me, you're fucking wrong, okay? So I just want to make that clear. There's been people that tell me that they got scammed out of crypto and this and that and da-da-da. Well, if you watch my videos from beginning to start, I always tell you that. I'm not going to fucking contact you, okay? So don't think that I'm going to send my associate to come contact you on WhatsApp, or if I send you an email, whatever, like, just fuck it, all right? You're not getting that information. What you're going to get is a scam. And then you're going to get all heartbroken because all your money's going to be gone, okay? So on my channel, I'm going to tell you how to protect yourself. I'm going to give you my viewpoint on how I'm making some money on cryptos and what I'm waiting for and how I expect to have a whole lot of money. Okay. And then in the end, of course, you make your own decisions. So let us move on. G Money to Prince. What's good? Hey, man, I hope you're learning from my channels. Watch the other videos. I don't make all my past videos for nothing. I'm here to help catch you up very fast. You shouldn't have to spend a whole year like I did watching, seriously, 33,000 videos or more, 3,500 videos on crypto. Exhausting. You just watch all my videos that I've just made and you can catch up just like that, know what the hell's going on, all right? E-Bomb is here again. EG, Hulk is back. Ronnie Size, Brother Hulk, missed you. I know, I've missed making videos, honestly, because it's fun. I got a Corona beer because I got great news. You never know. I could have a little extra money soon and go to the Mexican Riviera and hang out for a couple weeks just for whatever, because I want to. But good news, possibly coming up. We're going to get into that. Vin G is back again. Matt Golden. He's the JG Wentworth guy. Let's see. Max Smith, the Vortex, Jason House. Oh, we're going to talk about the discovery case. Jason House, we will be talking about the discovery case. We are going to have a good old time talking about that. Trust and believe. Unknown Scorpion's back again. Thanks for being a moderator. X Infinity, thanks for being a moderator. Raymond Reddington, see you again. E-Bomb, Calm Wind, checking in from South Carolina. Calm Wind. I was in Hilton Head, South Carolina. I visited a couple times. Man, it's nice there. Fuck, I might want to get a place there too. It's quiet, beautiful, not a lot of people, right next to the ocean. That's a really nice place. And it's like a little forest right there, kind of. It's been some years. When I was in the Army, I was in Fort Stewart, which is like Savannah. So we were like, what, 45 minutes from South Carolina, or 20 minutes, something like that. It was, yeah, I just remember that was a very nice place. Okay, enough reminiscing. Paul McCartney's back. He's in Florida. Florida's another cool place. Man, I love Florida. I only went to Jacksonville, but I intend, once I'm rich, I will probably buy a place in Florida. Maybe not a, mega rich house, but, maybe a condo for $300,000 or $400,000 or something, like a nice one. Ibrahim Arab. Got it. Got your name right, I hope. Good to see you, Ibrahim. Bought more XRP. Smart move. I think the price is going up. Crypto Hulk's going to tell you here in just a little bit. D. Rojas. Sitting at work, building gauges, listening to your live. Keep up the good work, bro. Thank you. Well, Rojas, I hope you, obviously you're listening to the broadcast. Hopefully you're learning what I'm saying. You read between lines, and I really hope one day you make a lot of money, honestly. That's why I make this, you guys. I don't have any commercials. So you don't have to sit there and listen to all that fucking dumb shit, right? When I first started YouTube, listening to it a year ago, well, I kind of listened to it for a couple years, but not like really listen. I'm talking about listening to crypto shit like 3 hours a day or something, right? For like a whole year, every day, 7 days a week. The fucking commercials, man, they would drive you crazy, right? So then, I don't know, somehow I found out about YouTube Plus or whatever the fuck it is. I don't even know the name. I mean, so I'm not a tech person, obviously. I saw something about YouTube Music, or I don't know what the fuck it is. I bought it. It's $10, and I think it knocks out all my ads, or ads that so I don't have to watch. That's one. Number two, I don't promote any products on this channel, so you don't have to hear me selling shit. All right, that's another good thing. These other people I listen to, they weave their little fucking commercials into their program. I pay $10 a month, so I don't have to listen to that fucking shit. And now you want to have 3, 4, 5 commercials. Like every 3 minutes, you're plugging a certain product, dude. Stop that shit. people don't want to hear that, all right? That's why I pay the fucking $10. I don't know. I guess you can't get rid of that kind of shit, right? Wrong. You can get rid of that here by watching this program. Okay, St. Augustine's here. Let's see who else. Beach Girls here. Donna Matrick. I want to live on the Panhandle. I got to visit Florida more, and then I can make a better decision where I want to live there. I don't know anything about the DAG constellation. See Willie, my pleasure to make a video. As long as you guys are, because I'm trying to like hack the system. I'm trying to have you guys come up, defy all the odds again. I don't care if you're poor, you're in another country. Well, I'm poor too, maybe not as poor as some people, but I might be richer than some, but way, way poorer than others. So you know what? That's a fucking relative term. But anyway, I provide a channel where you don't have to sit through commercials, and I give you the information that I find out from all over, and in true hopes that you make a good enough money to change your life. That's why I do this. And then when it's all over, I honestly don't see myself making any more videos, all right? So this is just like something I'm doing to help people out. And that's really it. I'm not trying to like make money off this shit or whatever. I'll make money off my investments. I don't need your money. I don't need your chump change or $10 or whatever the fuck it is and stuff. You can save it and buy crypto with that. You will always be a teacher, though. That's a good thing. I was just teaching some guy to work out today. Some guy at the gym. We spent about 45 minutes, and we were both kind of working out, and I was showing him this stuff, and he's about 25. He's strong, too, on the chest. On the bench stuff, he was just as strong as me. So I got elbow joint problems and messed up pectoralis minor right there, but it's like I'm teaching this guy. So like I said, maybe I don't know what I'll do. We'll retire all holders in the long run. Let's see, Crypto Whale says, why buy a house for $400 to $500? Wait till, yeah, I didn't say when I'm going to buy it. Like, I'm going to be staking my shit, and then from that, draw an interest to buy my place. Everybody who's watched all my channels knows I'm not selling. There's two things you guys know. I'm not selling, and I'm not giving up my fucking crypto. Got it? Those are the two things. Well, that's not me. That's somebody who doesn't know me. All right. Doge. I've talked enough about Doge. Let's see. Let's not fall in love with worldly things. This world's just temporary campground. Oh, I'm not in love with that. I'm not going to get into conspiracy on this channel, but we might be lucky to have 10 to 20 years left on this planet, maybe 10 to 15-ish. That's another subject I don't get into. Corfu in a Greek island where the sun is very beautiful. Okay, alrighty. Huron Roofing. Hey, Hulk, how's it going, mate? Thanks for being a moderator. Mike Honcho, Mike Honcho, Miguel Honcho. Matt Golden, staking and living off the interest. Yep. Open your own gym. Yeah, I'd like to do that, dude. Like a high-end gym in a rich area, and I would allow a certain amount of discount memberships for some poor people. Not too many, because look, poor people cause problems. And that's like every race. I'm not talking about whatever, just poor people cause problems. And then some rich people. They get rude, you're gone, dude. See, that's how I am. I'm an equal opportunity offender. If you ain't cool, your membership's fucking done. Okay? That's how I do it. Trying to get rich. Shout me out. No masks, Jim. Veronica, good to see ya. I'm stocking up on the current ones I have. Rosario. X Infinity, the trumpet will sound soon. Okay. Good heart, Hulk. Yeah. No. It's just a normal, it's how people should be. People should try to help others. The reason everything's all fucked up is you got greedy people, right? Everything that, like, man, I don't go on social media because that shit fucking pisses me off. Everybody's selling something, right? Damn, dude, can't you just like I'm not gonna tell you my other social media channel that I got, or I'll actually teach working out on there because I don't want weirdos to show up on there and whatever. But I must have made, I don't know, 40, 50 videos. Some of them last 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes. 40, 50 videos doing different kinds of exercise things, teaching people for free because that's how I am. I'm trying to help people come up. I'm a man, by the way, so I make my own money. I don't need other people's money. Other people need my help. That's how I work. I've had jobs and I'm smart. I can make my own money. Why the fuck do I need your money? That's just how I roll. Got it? Not putting anybody else down for doing that shit, but I'm so sick of all this fucking social media stuff where everybody's selling this. They're selling their personal business. They're a real estate agent, whatever. They're plugging everything. Fuck it, dude. Don't you help people? And it's not, you don't help people by charging them. I'm sorry, it doesn't happen. They're paying you for that. When I say I help people get more money or get rich, I do, because I don't charge people nothing. I don't make money off them, you know? That means a lot if you understand what influence has. Money has influence in making people only say certain things. It's not on YouTube, Uncle Philly. I'm not going to say where it's at because then everybody can go over there and I'll get all these fucking weirdos and shit on there. Fulfilled. Let's see. J5 Hang Su. NYC DOC in the building. You're the truth, my brother. Yeah, I always worked a lot, and I don't know if that's Department of Correction or whatever, but I worked a lot in corrections. I never had an issue. See, inmates can see who's a mark and who's not, okay? I'm not saying I was the highest speed deputy or whatever, but I treated people with respect. And hey, I got nasty with people, but they know they fucking earned it, you know? Always, I just do my job. I don't care who you are. If you fuck with my program, we're gonna have problems. That's how I ran my units and stuff when I worked. People knew I was just business. They don't have a problem with me, you know? So I never worried about nothing when I went to work. I'd have inmates sticking up for me in there if somebody tried to mess with me. That's just because people know that I do my fucking job like I do it here. Okay, so let's get into some stuff. I'm glad to see you guys here. I really wanted to make a video, but I just didn't see nothing. I saw nothing to report, and I'm like, well, since I don't have sponsors and shit, I'm not obligated to make a program like some people. So I'm watching some of these people, dude, they're really hurt. They were hurting for the past 3 days for news, okay? So I was watching some of these people just putting out shit from like 10 years ago, 8 years ago and stuff. And I'm like, damn, this program, really? You're going to like, but I know they have to make their program because they have to have so many hours and minutes for their sponsors and shit. But I didn't make a video because there wasn't anything to report. If there's something important, I'm going to make a video for you guys to know. I don't know everything that happens, okay? Because there's a thing called life, and I live it. But and I don't have 15,000 people sending me shit every day, so I can't keep up on everything. But from what I see, I'll report to you guys. If I feel that, damn, I've got to put this out, then it's like important, all right? And I don't just make a video just for the fuck of it, all right? So I found about, now today there's a lot of news. Oh shit. I got enough to talk about here. And you guys know I can talk. I got enough for like 2 hours of fucking video. I've got 10 different news items. 9 actually. 9 news items I found today. And I can't discuss all of them. Safe Moon. Hulkmatic, XRP $5. Oh, we're gonna talk about that right now. Okay, so I've got a whole lot of stuff. I have a plethora. That's your spelling word for today, students. Plethora, meaning a whole bunch of stuff. Big variety, plethora. So, okay, we're going to go into the most important story. And when we're done talking about that, so what I do, new people, old people, especially like people with gray hair, old people already know how I do this. I'll bring up 1, 2 stories, maybe 3 in my program, sometimes just 1. And we just like expand on that shit, okay? And then we look at it and really understand how does this story affect the whole crypto market? How does this story affect the whole world? That's why I invested in the cryptos that I did. I invested in 2 cryptos. I wish I could invest it in more, but I didn't because I ran out of money. But I invested in 2 cryptos that I feel are really going to change the world, okay? Not just, they're pumping. I need to invest in it because they're pumping, okay? I don't do that shit. I don't recommend you either. I invest in cryptos that I feel have a major impact to the way the world works. Whatever purpose, whatever utility that crypto has, and it must have one or I don't put a fucking dime in it, okay? So I'll look at a crypto and try to study the board of directors on that crypto. Gee, Bitcoin doesn't have one. Maybe that's why I didn't fucking invest in it. So I have to look at who's on the board of directors, and they got to be big shots. Then they have to be trying to accomplish a big fucking thing with that crypto, or I'm not putting a dime in it, okay? And lastly, number 3, if any Hollywood celebrity or music producer or anybody on TV that's a personality tries to like pump a certain crypto, I don't put money into it, okay? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying you won't make money. I'm just saying I don't put money into it. All right, so here we go. How can I put this? Okay, so let's talk about this lawsuit. All right. So you got this Ripple lawsuit. Ripple has met, and again, for those of you that have been watching me since day one, I know I'm repeating certain things, but I also got a lot of new people who haven't heard me talk about this shit before. I'm trying to catch the new people up, so just bear with me. I know I'm repeating some of this shit, but just go with it, all right? So you got the area of crypto. You got 2 cryptos, Bitcoin and Ethereum, where nothing has fucking happened to them. Negative, no lawsuits, no investigations, no nothing at all. They're totally violating the law. They don't get in trouble, on and on, okay? And I'll leave it at that. Then you got Ripple. Ripple, who has only met with regulators for like 2 to 3 times a month, maybe for, the past 8 years. They've met with regulators, government people, 2 to 3 times a month for the past 8 years. All of a sudden they get sued and the government, the SEC saying they were doing illegal shit. Really? That's very corrupt. That's very corrupt, okay? So they got this lawsuit going, and the SEC, now I've worked with prosecutors before, with police, with defense attorneys, with judges, okay? So I'm not new to this shit. Also, I'm not an expert, okay? I'm not a lawyer. I'm Crypto Hulk. But when I worked with prosecutors and stuff, you get to know them, you talk to them, and see, their reputation, you've got to be tough. If you have a court hearing, you better win it. If you're a prosecutor, you don't take someone to court if you think you might lose. That's very, very bad for your career. You got it? Because they have an ego type thing, prosecutors, where you've got to nail everybody. Unfortunately, that's how you get popular as a prosecutor. You got to lock people up, throw their asses in jail. Got it? That's what they told me. You don't petition the court unless you know you're going to win as a prosecutor. Now, in this case, the prosecutor is the SEC. The reason I'm telling you all this is because I want you to understand how I'm looking at this court case, so you know why I feel confident with my decision, and you know why I'm about to say what I'm going to say. So when I talk to the prosecutors and stuff, when I worked with them, they would say, yeah, well, sometimes I'm like, well, why aren't you going to arrest this particular person? They're like, well, we don't have enough evidence to do that, and we're going to lose in court. And then after, all the bullshit, then they kind of tell me, well, it's going to make me look like a fucking dummy. So I'm not going to take this guy to court unless I know I can win, because I need that on my record. It's kind of like boxing, right? You don't want to have 15 wins and 5 losses. Hell, you'd rather have 10 wins and 0 losses, right? It just looks good. So that's how they are too, all right? But let me tell you something. The SEC, oh God, you've got like these 8th grade lawyers, okay, that go to work for the SEC. They investigated Ripple for, I think, 30 months, okay, 2.5 years. Think about this shit. 2.5 years they investigated Ripple. Now, Ripple's only been around, 8 years. And they claim, the SEC claims, Ripple's been doing illegal shit for 8 years. Really? Then why the fuck have you waited 8 years to take him to court, right? Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Okay, so let me continue. This is why I'm not worried, and sometimes I laugh about this court case. So, SEC investigates Ripple for 30 months. Yeah, 30 months, 2.5 years. You'd think, now, if you're normal, after all the shit that I just told you, all right? I'm not telling you that shit for a reason, for no reason. I'm telling you because with everything I just told you about prosecutors, why would the SEC take Ripple to court if they knew they wouldn't win? I mean, prosecutors will not try a case unless they know they can win. So you've got the SEC trying this case after 2.5 years of investigation. So you'd think a logical prosecutor would think, oh, we got this. And if you can't think that, you don't try the case. This is not complicated stuff. I already told you all this stuff, right? So Ripple then, for some reason, they file this case after 2.5 years of investigation. They file the case. I think, oops, we don't have enough information. So it shows that somebody's fucking stupid. Well, maybe everybody in the SEC is stupid. So then so instead of having the evidence, what they do is they try to petition the court to get, or subpoena the court, or subpoena Ripple to get Brad Garlinghouse personal financial records, and Chris Larson's, I believe. That's kind of personal. Judge says no. And the SEC's like, oh, no. So then Ripple's like, okay, bitch, got something for you. Ripple asks the judge, now here's where we're at right now in this court case. So here we go. So Ripple is defending itself. And Ripple says, Your Honor, we petitioned the court to have the inter-office memo and the emails of the SEC Commission regarding how Bitcoin, now I'm paraphrasing, how Bitcoin and Ethereum just never fucking get in trouble. Your Honor, can you provide us that information? Because we're getting in trouble. We don't know the rules. The SEC has never published the rules. Can you imagine that? Like the SEC has never... Companies have asked the SEC, what are the rules in order to run a cryptocurrency? The SEC hasn't said a fucking thing. Imagine that. The people in charge, like the police of the SEC and all that, the police would never help anybody clarify what the rules are. Interesting. So the one crypto that has worked with the SEC from day one, they get in trouble. That makes no fucking sense to me. Okay. But then again, this whole case doesn't make any fucking sense. So where are we going with this? So here's what I'm trying to say right now is this. The SEC is looking at getting knocked out. The SEC is ready to get a TKO, a technical knockout, okay? That's going to look bad. Very, very bad. It's going to be embarrassing for our country. Very embarrassing for our country. Very embarrassing for the SEC. It's going to show that there's a bunch of inept, that's your next spelling word, a bunch of inept bastards, okay? And thirdly, here's what's going to happen. If the judge forces or asks the SEC to provide that information, it's going to show like corruption, and people are going to go to jail in the SEC. Bam, bam, bam. That's the TKO, okay? This is going to end very, very badly for the SEC and our country. It's going to make our country look like we're a bunch, like they take bribes all the time, which they do. But it's going to make it look really like they do. This is going to be a very bad thing. So I'm going to make a prediction. Hold on, I need a swig of Corona. God, I love it. My brother had a birthday, and I drank 6 of those the other day. Good stuff. All right, so here's my prediction on what is going to happen, possibly, okay? Okay, we have a couple scenarios. One, which I don't think is going to happen, because it's going to end up, like I just said, very, very bad for this country, this whole country as a whole. I don't think this one's going to happen, okay? The judge is going to order the SEC to turn over all the documents, internal memos, emails regarding clarification on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Why haven't they got in trouble? Why the SEC allowed them to commit illegal securities sales? Stuff like that, and a whole bunch more is going to come up, and it's just, there's going to be a lot of people going to jail. Scenario number one, I don't see happening, okay? If it does, then what I see is the SEC a week or two from now, or before the next court date, is going to settle with Ripple, and it's going to be a very low-level settlement where I don't know the numbers. Okay? Something like maybe, I don't know, $100,000, $500,000 fine or something. Everything's done, $500,000, which is nothing. I mean, fuck, they probably spend it every year on vacationing. You know, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. Okay, so the SEC cannot turn over this information. It's like killing yourself, okay? It's like suicide, got it? So that scenario is not going to go down. The SEC may not dismiss this trial like right now, because I mean it's going to be on telephone. They, like I said, they may wait a week or two. Now, if the next trial is 3 months down the road, the discovery hearing, not trial. If the next discovery hearing is like 3 months down the road, the SEC, I can't give you dates here, okay, you guys. So you just have to read between the lines. If you can find out when the next court hearing is, the SEC will have from that tomorrow up until that court hearing to say, let's settle, please. Okay. I don't see the SEC giving up that information. They might. I'm just saying they might. You know, I don't have a crystal ball here. If they do, it's like grabbing a knife and just like that. I don't see them fucking giving up that information. Jay Clay, everybody's going to fucking jail. Got it? By the way, that reminds me, there's a guy named Alex O.H. I don't know if he's Korean or whatever, okay? Alex O. He was appointed by Gary Gensler to be like the top cop, the top policeman for the SEC. So he was given that position. I think within 24 hours, the guy just like quits. The guy quits. What does that tell you? The top, and he was under Jay Clayton. Are you seeing what I'm talking about here? This fucking guy, Alex O, knows that this shit's all fucking dirty. It's like a dog. When there's dog shit on the ground, some dogs will get on top of it and roll around and get shit all over themselves. The SEC has dog shit all over themselves right now, and it really fucking stinks, okay? And there's no fucking way. Like, if I worked for the SEC like Alex O, I would fucking quit my job and run very fast away, okay? Alex is smart. He's getting the fuck out of there while he still has a reputation. A lot of times when you, and I've worked for most all my career in like public jobs, if you leave a position before you get in trouble, you don't get in trouble, okay? Generally, that's how it works. Now, if you like committed serious felonies or some shit like that, then yeah, I mean, but like generally you can create a fucking disaster, leave, and before an investigation happens and you could turn around and watch the house blow up and burn, and you just keep on fucking walking and you're good, okay? So this is what's going on in the SEC right now. Alex O, the top enforcement person or whatever, appointed by Gary Gensler, quits. That should give you a fucking headline, okay? Now, back to the main story. So the other option is if the judge is going to have to ask for those discovery requests from Ripple. The SEC probably won't dismiss the case right then because it's going to look bad, okay? So what they're probably going to do, if I was going to bet money, remember, I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing. I used to work in this kind of field before, not in the SEC kind of thing, but the criminal justice world. And usually if a prosecutor really doesn't have enough stuff, they're going to want to make some kind of little bit of a deal with the defendant, because then they can walk away, you know, saving face, being proud. Yeah, we busted them and they settled for a $500,000 fine each guy, or $100,000, whatever. I know the fine right now is like $20 million or whatever the fuck it is. Hey, they're going to change all that and they're going to make it like really low. That's how I would do it. Like for the people I used to work with and stuff, because we would make deals. I'd be sitting down with prosecutors and they would be like, hey, Crypto Hulk, that was my name. They would say, hey, Crypto Hulk, your guy did this and such. And I'd be like, yeah, but I'm really trying to rehabilitate this person, and I can get him into this program and offender or drug treatment for whatever. And we would kind of hash shit out, you know? So I see the SEC dropping the original punishment charge. I don't know what it was, 15 million or whatever the fuck it is. I see them really, because they're desperate. They got shit all over them, and it stinks to high heaven, okay? What I see the SEC doing, and I could be wrong. Well, I'm sure maybe I am or whatever, but they've got to make a deal because they sure as hell are not going to win this case. Got it? So they're going to have to make a deal, and then, but it's not going to be tomorrow, I wouldn't think, because that would be embarrassing. I wouldn't want to make a deal on the court date. I'd have the judge order me to come up with all this embarrassing paperwork, wait a week or two, and then quietly settle on the phone. I draw some papers up, fax it over to Ripple, have them look at it, say, dude, just sign this, and we'll drop the whole thing. I think that's how it would go down. Seems logical. I don't see a court battle, because if this happens, oh my God, you already know. It's going to be all bad. All over the world, the newspapers. Our country's going to look like a fucking clown, all right? So I'm going to stop there with the story. There's more to it. I'm going to take some questions, or I'm going to look at the live chat, because I don't want to just talk forever and not see your opinions. And I had about 600 people on here, so it means there's going to be like a ton. I'll have to spend a lot of time when this program's over to look through the comments. So let me go back. Okay, the Freemasons. Drama theater. So Veronica says it's drama theater. It is. It totally. I broke down to you. I've worked in court. I know how this shit goes, and this fucking thing is a train wreck. It's almost a train that's ready. It's a train that has nuclear missiles and shit on it, and when it goes off the track, it just fucking explodes, okay? That's what this court thing is, because the SEC doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Working in court was always easy to me. I never had any kind of fucking problem, you know? But for some reason, these people, they're trying to get the worst used car you could find and sell it to a Ferrari dealership. That's what the SEC is doing right now. The SEC will not win this thing. It's a fucking disaster. Okay, now Ronnie Size has a good point. I personally... Oh, that's a good one, Ronnie. I personally want to thank Clayton for buying me time at a discounted prices. That is totally true, you guys. Crypto Norwegian here. Hey, hey, Hulk. To the moon. I thought he was going to say, hey, hey, it's Crypto Eddie. Or what should she say? Hey, hey, hey. Or whatever it is. She has a great channel, by the way. I suggest following her if you don't already do. Okay. We got here. You know, let Zuckerberg start his crypto. Is a legend. Jay is alleged, and on trial for jail. Now, crypto being alleged. Drink that virus. Drinking COVID, drinking Corona. Oh my God. No, I love it. It's good stuff. Bitch slap them. Never selling. Let's see, Squirrely Crypto. What I wonder, who is going to represent Bitcoin in court, thanks to the SEC, if Bitcoin is security or not? Who will? That is a... I've brought this up before. How is Bitcoin even a thing? How? I already made videos. I'm not going to get into this because it's just so... Asinine. That's your next spelling word for today. Asinine. It's such an asinine issue with this Bitcoin thing. Like, I don't even want to get into it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. X Infinity says, I ain't paying 40%. Biden been smoking too much crack. We need to pay taxes the smart way the elites do. They barely pay any. Exactly. They always find a way out. Most people just don't report it at all. Oh, I'm not going to get into all that. One of the things is this. No, I'll skip. I'm going to read more comments, and then I'll get back onto some of my thoughts here. Hunter and Joe been rocking the crack pipe. Antioch, California. Oh, I lived in, well, I don't want to talk about too much personal stuff, but way to go, Antioch. Summersville Road. Deer Valley High School. Guys, I something today. JP Morgan working with a company from Singapore to create a blockchain that enables them to solve cross-border payments. Stephen Smith, he saw something today about JP Morgan working with a company from Singapore to create a blockchain that solves cross-border CBDC stuff. Okay, look, I predicted, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something like that. Like, look, the rest of the world's going to get linked up first, okay? We're going to be last. I actually think we're all ready to go, honestly. But it's going to appear that we're last, okay? So all of Asia, in my opinion, from Australia and all that Asian area, that is where all this crypto, they're going to be leading the crypto movement, okay? Because now this is kind of conspiratorial, and I'm not going to stay on it too long. I think purposely who's ever in control of our government is trying to fucking destroy it and get everybody to be slaves. That's what I think. So they're trying everything right now, at least. They're trying to cut down the gas supply, so we have to do solar. They're trying to they're trying to fucking wreck the country, the educational system, every fucking thing. They're kicking people out of homes. They won't let you work, so we can all be beggars and say, please, Mr. Government, can I have more soup? Okay, just like that, okay? So it's not happening like that in other countries. That's why that whole Asia Basin area is just booming. XRP and Ripple are doing so much business in that area, but the United States, not a fucking thing. Like Brad Garlinghouse said, like 90% or 95% of their business is overseas because America is too focused on dumb shit. America is too focused on the stupidest fucking things. Our news, which I've already talked about, is not news. It's propaganda and it's dumb shit. You watch Crypto Hulk because I'm gonna tell you what I see going down, okay? And this country, if you watch what's going on from the news and everything in this country, you will be lost. When crypto happens, you'll be like, what's fucking crypto? What's this? What's that? Oh, you say don't invest in it? Okay, I won't. And then when everybody's rich, that's when they tell you to invest in it. Like Bitcoin, the news was not telling you to invest in Bitcoin was $5. All that fucking mad money and all that asshole and everything else. He wasn't telling you to buy it when it's $5. But, when it starts hitting 50, 60,000, well, you might want to use it as a hedge. Well, you know what? Thanks for nothing. Thanks for not telling me what to fucking do, asshole. Thanks for telling me when it's $50,000 when you were buying it when it was $12,000, but you don't tell me till it's $50,000. I mean, who knows? That dude probably bought it 3 years ago, 4 years ago when it was like $5. Crypto Hulk won't tell you what to buy, but I'm going to say, hey, this shit's looking pretty good. Might want to look into it. Then I give you a wink. Got it? Let me continue with some of this news. So they dropped a case. That. Okay, I'm almost done with that story. So what the SEC was doing again, they spent 2.5 years investigating. They didn't find a fucking thing. If they did, they would have already been putting it out there to the judge. The SEC doesn't have a fucking thing, got it? So that's why they're fishing. Do you know how to fish? That's why they said, Your Honor, we need to see Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson's personal finance records. That's fishing. That's what prosecutors do, because I used to work with them. That's what prosecutors do when they don't know, when they don't have the evidence. When they don't have the evidence, they fish. When the SEC goes around the world to all of the Ripple partners and tries to bully them into giving up information, the SEC is fishing. They're fishing because they don't have a fucking thing. You got it? That's why this case, I'm not tripping. It's a dog that's rubbed all around with dog shit, okay? I'm not even a lawyer, and I know this shit, man. This is too fucking clear to see. Somebody said in the comments, it's drama. Yeah, it's all fucking drama. Ninth grade, I said a long time ago, this is 9th grade drama class. I probably said it a month, whenever the lawsuit came out, I started this channel 6 weeks ago or something. So yeah, 7 weeks ago, I said it's like high school drama. That's all it is. Now, to wrap up this case. So now that we've really looked at the inner working, hold on, new sip. Love it. So how is this going to affect things? Okay, so I can't tell you when this case will be dismissed, okay? What I'm telling you is this. It's looking really, really fucked up, okay? And I think you can ask anybody in the crypto world that follows XRP, not like Bitcoin maxis or somebody else, but just people who have followed XRP for longer than me. I mean, they should know. You know what? Not all of them, because some of them have fallen away. Some of these people making XRP videos have sold their XRP. I heard them say it. So let me not say all of them, but there are a lot of people in the XRP world that feel the same as me. Now, they haven't expressed certain things because they haven't worked in court, whatever, like I have, and dealt with judges. And I go into judges' offices and sit down. And we talk about a case. I go talk to the prosecutor, try to make deals, and da-da-da-da, just like lawyer stuff would, okay? So I'm familiar with this. I'm not a lawyer. The Jeremy Hogan guy, brilliant. He's a lawyer. That's his job. But I have dealt a lot even with lawyers, like defense attorneys. I go talk to them, call them, hey, I'm thinking of doing this with this. So I know the inner workings pretty, good on how court works and stuff. And so I'm giving you my perspective so you understand, okay, Crypto Hulk, here he explained court and how it's working and how they're supposed to have a lot of evidence before they even try a case. Now you know what phishing is, you know what intimidation is, and so forth. And so I'm feeling the case is dismissed. Okay. Now, I don't know when the case will be dismissed. I would bet money it's not going to be tomorrow. Okay. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't see it. It's got to get dismissed somehow because the SEC is going to cut their own throat by giving the judge what she wants. Okay. So at some point, it's going to be dismissed between tomorrow and the next court date. So you could look that up and find out when the next court date is. Somewhere in there is when I would bet money that the case is dismissed. The SEC is going to try their best to beg, borrow, and steal and threaten and manipulate whoever they can around the world to come up with some damning information to give to the judge. But they also have to give up all the information that's going to cut their own throats. You see? So I don't really see this case going through anymore. All right? I just don't see it. But you know what? Things can always come out from the side and just bam, like you're driving a car through an intersection like me, and then bam, you get hit and they wreck your car. Total the car out. This kind of shit can happen. So just from my experience working in court, in the court system and all that, and what I see going down and everything, I see the case settling very soon, before the next court date. Now, when that happens, what do I think is going to happen? Okay, now we're just talking my opinion, okay? I've already gave disclaimers and all that shit. So I'm just going to be free with just my opinion, and, I'm not a chart guy. I'm going to report the chart stuff to you, but I'm not a chart guy. I just want to make that clear. So what do I think? Whatever the fuck it's worth, all right? Because some people might want to know. The last time XRP went up, it was like $3.50 or 80, wherever the fuck it was. And that was when the market cap, I think, for all the cryptos might have been at 200 million or something. I don't know. Could be wrong. It's probably like 1/10 of what it is now. Got it? 1/10. Ripple didn't have all these partners that they got now. Okay, so we're dealing with a lot of stuff, a 10 times bigger market cap for crypto, like 2.2 trillion or whatever, 2.1, 2 trillion, whatever the fuck it is now. It goes up and down, doesn't matter. So and last time it was 200, so roughly around 10 times as big right now. So, and I'm just guessing, all right, so if it was $3.50 or something back then, $3.50, and then you got so you got the guy, the Japanese guy, Yoshitaka Katao or whatever, I think that's his name, from SBI Holdings. Well, this is another news story. I'm trying to get done with this before an hour. But this is important. This is very important. The guy that runs SBI kind of slipped something out. And he said, he either said Brad or Chris. He was like, after talking, I was listening to a translator. and I forgot who was broadcasting. It might have been Crypto Eddie. I'm not sure who was broadcasting this, but the translator said, he was speaking, and translator was like, yeah, after talking with Chris. So it seems to me that the Japanese guy is buddy with the Ripple people, because he's not saying, after I talked with Mr. Larson and Mr. Garlandhouse, he referred to him by first name. I know I heard the name Chris. He might have said, after I talked with Chris and Brad. And I'm like, damn, this guy's like that, man. He's like in, he knows. And he started talking about IPO for Ripple when this court case is over. Holy shit. Okay, so he kind of spilled the beans. All right, so I'm telling you now. And I'm telling my personal friends, I would get all the fucking XRP right now that I could. I don't know if the case will be dismissed tomorrow. It may. It may be dismissed a month from now, or whatever the next court date is, between now and the next court date. So I told my friends, today probably is a good fucking day to get all your XRP, because if tomorrow they drop the case, boom, you will never see $1.20 again. You'll never see $1.94 like we almost hit like 2 weeks ago again. In Crypto Hulk's opinion, $5, $10, $20. Bam, just like that, okay? With just the court case announcement, once Ripple gets on the stock market, like the New York Stock Exchange or some shit, I don't know when that'll be. You're looking at 50 to 100, 200 bucks or something. That's what I would guess. Bam, like that, okay? So this is critical. This court case is critical, all right? A lot of shit can go down tomorrow. I don't know if it will. I've already told you, I don't know when they're going to dismiss this case. If it's tomorrow, upwards of $20 is what I would guess. And if within 1 to 2 weeks after that, Ripple drops the, we're going to do an IPO on the New York Stock Exchange or something, fuck, you're looking at 50 to 100 bucks at least. $200, $300, $400. I mean, so I don't know if they will right away. Like I said, we're waiting for the whole world to kind of get ready and linked up. Now that'll be the great reset when that happens. And then I would hope to see figures of 200, 500,000 when the great reset and shit really happens. Maybe that happens 2 years from now. I don't know. So I'm just kind of giving you my opinion on some things that I'm looking at that I tell my friends. And then I'm just offering them, hey, dude, this is how I'm looking at it, and it's possible, you know. I'm not hyping up things. I'm just saying, when this court case dismisses, whenever it does, maybe it's 6 months from now, I don't fucking know, all right? But from how it looks now, you want my opinion? Here's my opinion. How it looks now, it looks really, really fucked up for the SEC, okay? Just being honest. I think most of the people you listen to are saying the same thing. So I'm not saying anything that's any different than anybody else, all right? Plus, I'm giving you experience from working in the legal area in court. The SEC case is completely fucked up, okay? And I broke down all the reasons why. So I'm seeing settlement. I mean, there's no fucking way. I would be like, guys, can we end this thing? Like, get a white flag and say we give up, okay? So those are some of my predictions. Well, you know, just my fucking opinion, all right? I'm not trying to do hocus pocus. I'm not trying to hype everybody up. I'm just telling you how I see it, and I can't give you dates and times, all right? That'll be it. I'll read the comments when I'm done. Boy Scouts honor. What, is that Weebelo? No, this is the Cub Scout one, and that's the Boy Scout, something like that. Anyhow, we're at 59 minutes and 15 seconds, so I need to end this before an hour, correct? I will read all your comments. Ken Holmes says should go to jail. Totally agree. I got a lot of work to do to look through your comments. I appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully, Skydive for life. Do you think the SEC has a chance of winning? Really? Don't ask me that. After all the shit that I just got done saying. Now, maybe you came in late. I'm not trying to be mean, but my God, I broke this shit down like an 8th grader could understand. All right. So I want you guys to understand how I'm looking at it. I'm not saying I know how it's going down. I'm giving you my perspective. I'm giving you my perspective based on my experience dealing with the court system. All right. How I see things and how I had to, if I had a case that I went before a judge with, I'm going to make sure this fucking case is like bulletproof because I don't want to look like a chump when the defense attorney grinds me up and uses me as fish food, okay? I'm not going to appear before a judge with a half-ass case. That's what this case is right now. It's completely fucked up, okay? I would put in a sick leave, what do you call it, family leave act. I'd go away for 3 or 6 months and lie and say, I got to take care of my grandma, bye, and I'd fucking leave so I don't get in trouble for all this shit, whatever, you know? But anyhow, I got to go. I'll see you guys, I don't want to say tomorrow, but you know I got a lot of news. I got enough for a show tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Okay, one last thing and then I'm going to hang up. That Yoshitaka Katao guy, check it out. He also said, and for anybody who just left in the past 2 minutes, when I said I was leaving, sucks being you. Here's what I tell my friends to invest in. Get your XRP right fucking now. Your XLM is kind of tied in with XRP. That would be a good bet too. Now, XDC. Yoshitaka Katao mentioned that R3 back in, now, let me say something first. R3 and Ripple were husband and wife a long time ago. They got married. And the Ripple had babies. They called it XRP. R3 waited a while before they had babies, but eventually it became XDC. Both are ISO 22 or whatever it is. That means they're all ready to go for trading. So the reason I told you that quick story is because Yoshitaka Katao also mentioned that R3 is ready to IPO like right away. That means XDC. So I tell my friends, get some fucking XDC like right now, okay? It was 9 cents. Maybe it's still 9 cents. I don't know. But now I don't know when R3 is going to IPO, but that dude said they're going to IPO. Now is the time, I tell my friends, to get the XDC while it's cheap, because if they fucking IPO next month, and who knows when it'll be, I don't know. But once they IPO, it's not going to be 9 cents, okay? It's going to be a lot. So that's it. Remember, if you get wrecked, don't bother calling me. Sucks being you. See you guys later.